Ah, cat hair. Cat hair. I got cat hair. Like, I don't know how I can get cat hair in my mouth when my mouth is closed, except for when I'm talking. It's like, what? How did I get cat hair between my teeth? Never mind. We won't talk about that. We're actually here to talk about Farm Sim 15 and the Hans episode of silliness happening. I tried something new. And it didn't work. And in life you learn and you fix things. So I said I was going to fix things. And then people decided they were going to read into the comment exactly what they wanted to hear so that they could attack me again, which I always find to be a sign of maybe you need to ask your English teacher about reading comprehension. Seriously. Wow, that sounded mean. Oh, but it is supposed to be. You must not follow me on Twitter if you don't understand that I can be very snarky whenever I feel like it. Let's talk about that. Han, not the snark, the Hans thing. Hans was an experiment, and it didn't work. And after looking at the comments, I decided to change that. But I'm going to keep the story. And then I commented on episode 2 about what I was planning on doing, and didn't expect, honestly, to get people who were going to comment attacking what I said. So what did I say, in case you didn't read it? I said, voila, in view of humble vaudevillian veteran cast vicariously as both victim and villain by the vicissitudes of fate. V for Vendetta. Yeah, I started with that because I felt like it. What I actually said was, you get unintended consequences when you demand changes. So 2 completed episodes, 1 with a Han story, are scrapped. They will not be redone, and I'm going to skip them. Han stays, period. I will reduce, but not completely eliminate the accent. There will be plenty more you don't like. Let's think about that for just a short second. First, why am I scrapping episodes? Because I always have to record in advance. Remember, this is a hobby for me. I have a real job. So, because it's a hobby, I need to be done with weeks of things in advance. So I scrapped them. What was done, I wrote it out in episode 3. I also wrote out Hans's accent in episode 3. So that, logically, okay. You lost 2 episodes, but I will re-record a 3 and a 4. In fact, 3 should go live Sunday, tomorrow. I think. I don't know. Kind of needs a little bit of tweaking. So that's done. Hans stays, period. That's not changing. I have a story I want to tell about Hans. Hans is a fictional character. All of his stories are fictional. I just want to have fun. Because in the end, if I'm not having fun, I'm not going to record. So, there you go. I have to have fun. And having fun is telling a story for me. So that's what's going to happen. I will reduce, but not completely eliminate the accent. I don't know how to explain that any other way. I will reduce, but not completely eliminate the accent. What do you think that means? Do you think that means I'm going to keep using the accent? Because if you do, well, maybe English isn't your first language, in which case I forgive you. But it means I'm getting rid of it. Means I'm basically writing the accent out. There are a few times his goodbye, for instance, stays because it's one line in the entire thing. Honestly. Getting rid of his accent actually helps me. It helps my vocal cords because honestly doing his accent for 20 minutes got kind of boring. Well, not boring, but it's sore. Even with my cold that still is hanging out. I don't know why it's hanging. It apparently is set up shop in the back of my throat and I don't know why. But you don't really need to know the details of that particular fun. So I will reduce but not eliminate. By reduce, I'm reducing by like 99%, so be happy. There will be plenty more you don't like. This seems to get a lot of people's goat. I don't know why, other than you wanted to read what you wanted to read into it, which, whatever. But you apparently haven't been around for Farming Sim 13, because people didn't like how I plowed, they didn't like how I seeded, they didn't like how I cultivated, they didn't like what I showed, they didn't like what I didn't show, they didn't like my cows, they didn't like my sheep, they didn't like my chickens, they didn't like my voice, they didn't like how I sold things, they didn't like what I bought, they didn't like what I sold. There's plenty more you won't like. I don't know how else to put it to you. to be called arrogant because I am changing something is amazing. I did basically what you guys asked. I got rid of Hans's accent. That's what you asked in the comments. Don't like the accent. Fine. Accent's gone. And then I get attacked for being arrogant. That's awesome. That shows a lack of ability to read the comment and understand what the comment says. I also had a few people say, oh, I'm going to unsubscribe and go to person X. Oh, look, your comment got deleted. Don't advertise anybody else's channel on my channel. I don't care how you phrase it. Don't do it. Okay? And because you unsubscribed, I helped you out, by the way. Okay? I will help you out in the future. Maybe not this particular person, but I have no problem helping you out by banning you from the channel so you can not comment, and then you don't have to worry about it. I got told via constructive criticism to go lock myself in a room and talk if I wanted to be an actor. That's not constructive. That's being a jerk. Just saying. Just calling a cat, you know? I got told that I love this one. Seriously, man, you're pretty much saying my videos are stupid because of Han, so let's make more and have more people upset. That's not what I said. Okay, you might not like Hans as a story, but that's not the comment you gave other times when you said the accent was the problem. Okay? And I said I'm getting rid of the accent. So, the moral of this story. Read my comments and actually understand them. I'm not some write it out for you spoon feed thing. You want that, go to high school or middle school. Okay? It's not what I taught. I taught at college level. I'm going to leave a lot of empty space that you need to fill in with your previous knowledge. Your previous knowledge comes from watching my previous videos or reading previous comments. Let's not have this discussion again, please. In the end, this is a hobby for me. If I feel like shutting the channel down, I will. In the end, I truly enjoy Twitch a heck of a lot more for Farming Sim. It's better than YouTube. You'll get your mod spotlights. They're coming in December. ETS2 mod spotlights, they're whenever I can get them. Spin Tires is out. And I'm going to change some other things. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Really depends on what I feel after dealing with this whole Hans thing. Because right now, I don't want to play games. I don't want to do YouTube. And I don't want to deal with anything. So I'm not. I'm taking the weekend and walking away from it. Done with it. I'll come back after, well, not next week because I'm actually away next week. So yeah, I'm taking a week off. We'll see if things improve. If they don't, we'll do something else. Just a reminder, read my comments. If I put a comment out there, it's to be read fully and understood fully. Don't take things out of context. It's not going to help you. And stop complaining about my forestry. My gosh. Forestry is hard. Forestry is hard. I need to go get cat. I have another cat hair in my tooth. I don't know why. Apparently I chew on a cat. Just saying. I don't. I don't chew on cats. In fact, the cat doesn't even like me. All right. Take care. Videos are still going up because they've already been filmed. I'll finish the episode 3 and 4 of Farm Sim and get them uploaded, and then I'm going to go have a good weekend and a long week of work. All right. Take care, everybody.